Hi guys, I'm sitting here with Victoria, getting ready to put her into bed and giving her her last minute cuddles and love, and thinking about how many Victorias do not get a second chance, that lie in dark rooms, in dark cages, and do not get the proper care, medical attention that they need. This last year and a half has been really hard. From the beginning of rescuing Victoria and through the journey that she has taken, that we have taken, where she had to learn how to walk again. When she was first seen by a vet, they recommended to put her down. She was in such bad shape. And what's so unfortunate is so many of these birds have no place to go because people will purchase them or they get them some way, and they're not aware how much care goes into a cockatoo. And unfortunately, there are so many cockatoos that are being given up right now, and so many rescues are full. There's no place for them to go. And I don't know the complete story about Victoria, or the person that had her try to get help and just gave up and stuck her in a dark room in a tiny cage and just gave up on her. I don't know, but I do know is rescues like Parrot Education and Adoption Center are so important to support, because without them, more birds like Victoria will not get the help that they need. I have a room with peace birds. Victoria, mommy's okay. She's just sad right now. She's thinking about all the Victorias. I've got Bailey. I've got Quinn. I've got Casey. And those birds may never have had a second chance if it wasn't for peace. And right now we are doing our end of the year fundraiser. We need to raise $30,000. And without that $30,000, we will not be able to help more birds. And it's sitting, weighing on my heart tonight, that if we do not raise that money, there will be birds turned away that need help, like Victoria. And that breaks my heart, and that's something that haunts me. So, many of you have seen Victoria's post and have asked how you can help. And there have been so many beautiful messages, and it's really touched my heart, and I just want you to know that, because the last year and a half have been hard with her. I've never had a cockatoo before. And when she came, she was a mutilator, and it's been tough. But what I'm asking, if you can, and no amount is too small, if you will help us reach that $30,000 that we need to help care for our birds, it will go into medical, it'll go into food, it'll go into so many things. At one given time, we can have 22 birds, and that is expensive, and so many of us volunteers will put our own money to help these birds, because when you get a bird like Victoria, it's like, how do you say no? So, if you can, we have our site, Parrot Education and Adoption Center, on Facebook, or you can go to peac.org and give a donation. And for all of you that have given a donation, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Victoria really appreciates it. And I just want to keep peace going so we can help more birds. Or organizations like Peace that are a 501c3. We just kind of all need to work together. We're on the same side, and we need to save more birds. We need to educate. We need to educate people so they know what they're getting into. That these fluffy, adorable cockatoos, they're loud, they scream, they bite. It's hard. They're expensive, and so many people aren't equipped to handle them. And when the behaviors, undesirable behaviors start, they don't know what to do, you know, and who knows, maybe that's what happened to Victoria. So I'm sorry I got her crying, but I'm sure a lot of you rescuers, you understand this is a thing that weighs in all of our hearts. It's the last thing we think about when we go to bed. It's the first thing we think about when we wake up, are the birds out there that need help. And they don't get it. And the phone calls that we have to refuse, those are the worst. And so many of us are full, and a lot of us are tired. But it's going to take a lot of work, and it's going to take a lot of education and working together. So, thank you. Victoria thanks you. Peace thanks you. And thanks once again for all of your encouragement and your beautiful messages. It's meant a lot, and I've tried to get back to everybody because there have been a lot. And so thank you. It makes us want to keep going. It makes me want to keep going. It's been fuel for my heart. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Say goodbye, Victoria. She doesn't know why Mommy's getting all worked up. It's okay. I'm okay. I just get, I'm emotional. Yeah. It's okay. I love you. Oh, yeah, it's time for bed for you. It's time for bed. Are you gonna go sleepies? Yes, you are.